Hello and welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, your trusted resource for rediscovering the ancient pathways to health and well-being, particularly designed for those of us over 40. Are you tired of waking up with that familiar, nagging ache, your mind swirling with worries that seem to have no end? Do you find yourself reaching for that pill, just like yesterday, and the day before? But a voice, a whisper deep inside, asks, what if there was another way? What if true healing wasn't just about masking symptoms with medication, but about a genuine, lasting transformation from within? Have you ever stopped to ponder why some individuals bounce back from illness with astonishing speed, while others endure years of struggle? Why do some people radiate vitality and energy, while others feel perpetually drained, even when they're diligent about eating well and trying to take care of themselves? More importantly, is it genuinely possible to heal our bodies naturally, tapping into the innate wisdom of our bodies, rather than becoming reliant on a constant stream of medications? Before we delve deeper, if you find this resonates with you, please consider liking, subscribing to, and sharing our channel. Your support makes a real difference in bringing this kind of life-affirming content to more people. Think back to a time, any time, when you experienced a moment of pure, unadulterated joy. Perhaps it was a breathtaking sunset, a heartfelt laugh with a loved one, or a simple moment of peaceful solitude. Didn't your body feel lighter? Your breath, calmer? Your mind, at ease? This isn't just a coincidence or a fleeting feeling. Both modern science and ancient wisdom traditions consistently reveal that our thoughts, our emotions, and our very way of living profoundly affect our overall health and well-being. But in today's fast-paced world, we've become so fixated on seeking quick fixes that we've tragically forgotten the immense power that resides within each and every one of us. Let's take a simple, relatable example. Imagine two individuals catching the same common cold. One succumbs to stress, constantly worrying about the illness, fixating on every symptom, and fearing the worst. The other views it as a natural process, a temporary imbalance that their body can overcome. They prioritize rest, nourish themselves with wholesome foods, and cultivate a peaceful, optimistic mindset. Who do you think recovers faster? The difference isn't solely attributed to medication, it's significantly influenced by their state of mind. Your body listens to your thoughts far more attentively than you might realize. Welcome to Wisdom and Wealth, a sanctuary where we explore the profound truths of life, health, and lasting well-being. If you're truly ready to break free from the relentless cycle of dependence on medications and unlock your innate, inner healing power, then stay with us until the very end of this video. Before we go any further, please like, subscribe to, and share our channel, helping us reach more people and grow this community. You know, we see so many views on this channel, but only a small percentage of viewers actually subscribe. Your support through likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions is invaluable. It genuinely empowers us to bring more life-changing content directly to you. And remember, we highly value your thoughts. Please don't hesitate to share them in the comments section below. Buddhism, in its timeless wisdom, teaches us that true healing extends far beyond the physical body. It begins in the mind, with the very thoughts that shape your reality, the emotions that mold your energy, and the actions that ultimately define your health. By embracing and integrating this ancient wisdom into your daily life, you can awaken your natural, inherent ability to heal. This journey isn't about rejecting modern medicine outright, but about empowering yourself to become the conscious architect of your own well-being. Medications can certainly alleviate symptoms, providing temporary relief, but genuine, lasting healing arises when you harmonize your mind, body, and spirit. Throughout history, countless Buddhist monks have thrived in extreme conditions, demonstrating remarkable strength, vibrant health, and boundless energy. They didn't rely on a pharmacy of pills or a constant stream of external treatments. Instead, they cultivated deep awareness, unwavering discipline, and a profound sense of harmony with the natural world. What if you could learn from their profound wisdom and infuse that same healing energy into your own life? In this video series, we will uncover the hidden secrets behind self-healing, drawing upon the profound teachings of Buddhism, ancient healing practices, and the art of mindful living. You'll discover how the transformative practice of meditation can positively impact not only your mind but also your physical body, promoting relaxation, reducing stress, and boosting your immune system. We'll explore how mindfulness can serve as a powerful preventative measure, warding off illness before it even takes root. And we'll delve into how your emotions, often viewed as fleeting and uncontrollable, can become your most powerful and potent medicine, guiding you toward inner balance and well-being. Each step in this journey will guide you closer to a state of equilibrium, where healing unfolds naturally, without the need for complicated rituals or expensive treatments. It's about embracing simple, yet profound, shifts in the way you think, the way you feel, and, most importantly, the way you live. Are you ready to awaken your inner healer and embark on this transformative journey? Stay with us, and let's begin by exploring the fundamental connection between the mind and body through the lens of Buddhist wisdom. Sit comfortably. Let's take a slow breath in. Hold it for a moment. Now, let it go. Do you feel that? That simple act of breathing, something we do every single second of our lives, yet rarely even notice, is the very thing that connects your mind and body. It's a bridge, a lifeline between what you think and how you feel. But in the relentless rush of modern life, we often forget this connection, treating the body as something separate, something distinct from the mind, as if they exist in two entirely different worlds. But in Buddhism, we understand that the mind and body are inextricably linked, inseparable aspects of the same unified being. Whatever transpires in your thoughts has a direct impact on your body, and, conversely, whatever happens in your body affects your thoughts and emotions. If you've ever experienced the feeling of stress in your mind, noticing your shoulders tensing up or your jaw clenching, or if you've ever felt unwell and suddenly become sad or irritable, then you've already tasted the truth of this fundamental connection. Think of a serene lake. When the water is calm and undisturbed, you can see clearly to the bottom, revealing the depths and hidden treasures below. But when the wind picks up and blows hard, the water becomes restless, creating waves that obscure the surface, making it impossible to see beneath. Your mind is remarkably similar. When it is still and peaceful, your body functions in perfect harmony, allowing its natural healing mechanisms to thrive. But when your mind is clouded with worry, fear, or anger, it disrupts everything within you, creating imbalance and hindering the body's ability to heal. Did you know that it has been shown that negative thoughts can actually weaken the immune system? And what is more, that a single argument can be so tiring that it can drain you for the rest of the day. And yet, a kind word, a moment of shared laughter, can instantly make you feel lighter, almost as if you have been instantly healed. This isn't magic, it's simply the natural connection between your mind and body at work. Buddhist monks have understood this for centuries. They don't rely on an array of medicines to maintain their health, instead, they prioritize the care of their minds. A calm, peaceful mind leads to a healthy, resilient body, while a restless, agitated mind inevitably creates sickness and imbalance. It's really that simple, but in our modern lives, we've complicated things. We search for external solutions, endlessly seeking the next miracle cure, while completely ignoring the root cause of illness, which often lies within. You don't have to become a monk to experience this profound truth. Simply look at your own life. When you're at peace, doesn't your body feel lighter, more at ease? When you experience deep, authentic happiness, doesn't your energy naturally soar? Conversely, when you're consumed by negative thoughts, doesn't your body feel heavy, as if it's carrying an immense weight? The mind doesn't simply influence the body, it actually shapes it, molding it to reflect the thoughts and emotions we consistently harbor. When you fill your mind with stress and anxiety, your body reacts with tension, creating knots in your muscles and disrupting your natural rhythms. When you cling to anger and resentment, your body responds with tightness in your chest, constricting your breath and hindering the flow of vital energy. When you are overwhelmed by fear and uncertainty, your stomach twists and churns, disrupting your digestion and creating discomfort. But when you learn to let go, when you breathe deeply and allow peace to enter your being, your body relaxes, tension melts away, and healing naturally begins. Modern science is now increasingly validating what Buddhism has taught for thousands of years. Studies consistently show that chronic stress weakens the immune system, making you more susceptible to illness, while positive emotions strengthen it, enhancing your body's natural defenses. Negative emotions create harmful chemicals in the body, disrupting its delicate balance, while positive emotions trigger healing responses, promoting repair and rejuvenation. This is why monks don't just meditate for peace of mind, they meditate for their health, for their strength, for their very lives. But what does all of this mean for you, in your daily life? It means that every thought you allow into your mind matters. It means that true healing isn't solely about what you eat or what medicine you take, it's fundamentally about what you think, what you feel, and how you choose to live. Have you ever known someone who constantly complains about being sick, and, unsurprisingly, they always seem to be ill? Conversely, have you ever met someone who refuses to let sickness define them, who approaches illness with resilience and optimism, and they seem to recover faster than expected? This is the undeniable power of the mind-body connection in action. If you truly desire to heal, start here, start with your thoughts. Pay attention to the stories you're telling yourself, the narratives you're constantly feeding your mind. Are you filling your thoughts with worry, anger, and frustration, or are you consciously cultivating peace, kindness, and acceptance? Remember, every thought is a seed. Whatever you plant will inevitably grow, shaping your reality and influencing your well-being. Healing isn't something that happens overnight, and it doesn't come from one single, grand gesture. It's a way of living, a way of being. It's the daily practice of consciously choosing peace over stress, calm over chaos, and love over fear. So, take a moment now. Sit still. Breathe in deeply. Hold it. And now, let it go. As you exhale, imagine releasing all the tension, all the worries, all the pain that you've been holding on to. Let them drift away like clouds in the sky, dissipating into nothingness. Feel your body respond, softening, relaxing, healing. This is your power, the power to heal from within. The power to transform your body by changing your mind. The power to live not in fear of sickness but in harmony with vibrant health. The mind and body are not separate entities, they never were. They are one, always moving together, always listening to each other. And when you understand this profound truth, genuine, lasting healing begins. Before we move on, could you please like, subscribe to, and share our channel, helping us reach more people like you? Now, let's move on to harnessing the power of meditation for healing. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in, feeling the air entering your lungs, filling your body with life. Now, exhale slowly, releasing any tension, any weight you may be carrying. Just for this moment, allow yourself to be fully present, right here, right now. This is meditation. It's not something complicated, not something mystical. It's simply this, being here now. You see, the mind is like a restless ocean, constantly churning with waves of thoughts, emotions, and worries that crash in every moment. Sometimes the water is calm and serene, reflecting the sky with crystal clarity. Other times, it's a raging storm, tossing and turning with unpredictable force. But beneath the surface, in the depths of the ocean, there is always stillness, peace, and silence. Meditation is the pathway to reach that depth within yourself, the place where genuine healing begins. Think about this. When you accidentally cut your hand, doesn't it heal on its own? When you catch a cold, doesn't your body tirelessly fight to recover? Your body possesses a natural, innate ability to heal, a self-repairing mechanism that is constantly working to maintain balance and restore well-being. But do you know what interferes with this natural healing process the most? It's stress, anxiety, and restless, racing thoughts. A mind consumed by chaos inevitably creates imbalance within the body, hindering its ability to heal. Meditation, on the other hand, brings back harmony. It reminds the body of its natural state, a state of equilibrium where healing unfolds effortlessly. Right now, you might be carrying so much tension without even realizing it. Take a moment to check in with your body. Are your shoulders stiff and tight? Is your jaw clenched? Is your breath shallow and rapid? Tragically, most people live their entire lives in this state of unconscious tension, and then they wonder why they feel exhausted, why their body is always in pain, why they struggle with chronic health issues. When the mind is always racing, the body never gets a chance to truly rest, never gets a chance to fully heal. Buddhist monks have understood this for centuries. They live in simplicity, in nature, and, most importantly, in stillness. They sit for hours in meditation, not because they're trying to escape the world, but because they're striving to understand it, to connect with their inner source of peace. The body follows the mind. A peaceful mind creates a healthy body, while a restless mind creates sickness and imbalance. It's that simple. Let me tell you a story. There was once a man who suffered from unbearable headaches for years. He tried every medicine, every treatment, but nothing provided lasting relief. Finally, a wise teacher told him, sit in silence for 30 minutes every day. Do nothing, just breathe. The man laughed incredulously. How can simply sitting and breathing possibly cure my agonizing pain? But he had tried everything else, so he reluctantly decided to listen. The first few days were incredibly difficult. His mind was a whirlwind of noise, constantly pulling him in different directions. But slowly, almost imperceptibly, something began to shift. His breath became deeper, his shoulders relaxed, and the relentless pain, which had controlled his life for so long, gradually started to fade. Within weeks it was gone, not because of a pill, not because of any external treatment, but because his body finally found the space to heal itself. This is the remarkable power of meditation. It's not about emptying the mind, making it blank and devoid of thought, it's about becoming aware, aware of your breath, aware of your thoughts, aware of your body. When you cultivate awareness, you begin to notice the patterns that are harming you, the habits that are perpetuating your suffering. You begin to understand what your body truly needs to thrive. And when you give it what it needs, rest, balance, and peace, it heals, naturally and effortlessly. Don't make the mistake of thinking that meditation is only for monks, for spiritual seekers, or for those with ample free time. It's for everyone, a busy mother taking care of her children, a hardworking employee sitting at a desk, a student preparing for exams. Anyone, at any moment, can pause, breathe, and return to the present moment. The more you practice this simple act of mindfulness, the more your body listens, and the more powerfully it heals. Modern science is finally catching up to what Buddhism has taught for centuries. Studies consistently show that meditation reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, boosts immunity, and even slows down the aging process. But more than that, it gives you back control over your own well-being. Instead of reacting to life from a place of fear and stress, you begin to respond with clarity, calmness, and unwavering inner strength. Right now, you might be thinking, but I don't have time to meditate. My life is too busy, too chaotic. And I would say to you that that is exactly why you need it the most. The busier your life, the more chaotic your thoughts, the more important it becomes to pause, even for just 5 minutes of stillness. Those 5 minutes can be transformative, changing everything. Sit down comfortably, close your eyes gently, and simply listen to your breath. Do this every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Don't worry about doing it right, there is no right or wrong way to meditate. Just sit, breathe, and be present with yourself. Your body knows how to heal, it always has. All you have to do is give it the space to do so. Mindful living, the key to a healthy life, is the next topic we're going to delve into. Sit down for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs, the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Now, ask yourself, how often do I truly live in the present moment? How often do I eat without distraction, walk without rushing, or simply sit in silence without reaching for my phone? Tragically, most people aren't truly living, they're simply rushing, worrying, thinking about what's next, regretting what's past, and completely missing what is happening right now. Their minds are either trapped in the past, replaying old hurts and mistakes, or lost in the future, consumed by anxieties and expectations. And when the mind is restless and agitated, the body inevitably follows. Stress builds up, tension settles into the muscles, the immune system weakens, sleep becomes shallow, and energy drains away. But what if I told you that true healing doesn't begin with medicine or even with food? What if it starts with something far more fundamental, awareness? Healing begins when you start to live mindfully, fully present in each and every moment. Mindful living isn't a complex or esoteric practice, it's simply about being here now, not just with your body, but with your mind and heart. It's about eating when you eat, walking when you walk, listening when you listen, and breathing when you breathe. Think about the last time you ate a meal. Did you truly savor each bite, paying attention to the flavors, textures, and aromas? Or were you scrolling through your phone, watching TV, or lost in a whirlwind of thoughts? When you eat without awareness, your body doesn't fully absorb the nourishment it needs. Your digestion is compromised, and you miss out on the subtle cues of fullness and satisfaction. But when you eat with mindfulness, engaging all of your senses, your digestion improves, your body receives what it needs, and even the simplest food becomes deeply satisfying. When you walk, do you feel your feet touching the ground? Do you notice the gentle breeze against your skin? Do you observe the beauty of the nature that surrounds you? Or are you rushing to your next task, lost in worries and to-do lists? A mindful step is healing, connecting you to the earth and grounding your energy, while a hurried step is draining, pulling you away from the present moment and fueling your stress. The same principle applies to your emotions. When you feel sad, do you allow yourself to feel it fully, acknowledging its presence without judgment? Or do you try to push it away, suppress it, or distract yourself from it? When you feel angry, do you take the time to understand why, exploring the underlying causes of your frustration? Or do you let it control you, lashing out in harmful ways? Mindfulness allows you to see your emotions clearly, like clouds passing across the sky, without being ruled by them. It creates space between feeling and reacting, giving you the power to choose your response. Buddhism teaches that suffering arises from our attachment to thoughts, emotions, expectations, and illusions. When you're mindful, you see things as they truly are, not as your mind wants them to be. You stop fighting life, stop clinging to pain, and in that release, healing begins. There's a story of a young monk who went to his master, troubled by anxiety and exhaustion. "Master," he said, "I meditate, I pray, but still I feel restless. My mind is always racing, and I can't find peace." The master smiled and handed him a cup of tea. "Drink this mindfully," he said. The monk took a sip, but his thoughts were still elsewhere. He was thinking about his duties, his worries, his past. The master gently took the cup away and said, "If you cannot drink tea mindfully, how can you live mindfully? If you do not taste the tea, you do not taste life. Every moment is like this cup of tea. If you're not fully present, you miss it entirely, allowing it to slip through your fingers like sand." The monk understood. From that day forward, he slowed down. He paid attention to each step, each breath, each action. And in that awareness, his restlessness gradually faded, replaced by a sense of inner peace and contentment. You see, healing isn't always about doing more, sometimes, it's about being more. Being present. Being aware. Being in harmony with life. In our modern world, people are always chasing something: success, money, happiness. But chasing something implies that you're always running, constantly striving to reach a destination that always seems just out of reach. And when you're always running, how can you heal? How can you truly rest? The body needs rest to heal, time to recover and repair. The mind needs silence to find peace, freedom from the constant barrage of thoughts and worries. The heart needs space to breathe, to feel, to connect with love and compassion. And mindful living provides you with all of these essential ingredients for well-being. Mindful living isn't about renouncing the world, retreating to a cave, or abandoning your responsibilities. You don't have to leave your job, abandon your family, or live in a forest to practice mindfulness. It's about bringing awareness into everything you do, infusing even the most mundane tasks with presence and intention. When you wake up in the morning, don't immediately rush out of bed. Take a deep breath, stretch your body, and feel yourself waking up. When you eat, eat with attention, savoring each bite and nourishing your body with gratitude. When you talk to someone, truly listen, giving them your full attention instead of waiting for your turn to speak. These are simple things, but these simple things change everything. A restless mind weakens the body, creating tension and imbalance, while a mindful mind heals it, fostering relaxation and restoring harmony. When you're fully present, your nervous system relaxes, your stress levels drop, and your immune system strengthens. The body naturally starts to heal, sleep improves, energy returns, and anxiety fades, all because you're no longer fighting life, you're flowing with it. And when you flow with life, life takes care of you, providing everything you need to thrive. So, from this moment forward, begin to slow down, breathe deeply, and be here now. Healing isn't in the past, it's not in the future. Healing is in this very moment, waiting for you to embrace it. Your mind and body will thank you for it. One last time, before we delve into the subject of karma and health, could you please like, subscribe to, and share our channel, helping us reach more people seeking peace and well-being? Now, let us talk about karma and health, understanding the deeper cause of illness. Sit down. Take a deep breath. Feel the air flowing in, filling your lungs, and then gently leaving your body. Right now, in this very moment, you are alive. But have you ever wondered why your body feels the way it does? Why do some people suffer from seemingly endless illnesses, while others seem untouched by sickness, radiating health and vitality? Why does healing feel like a constant struggle for some, while for others, it happens so naturally, so effortlessly? The answer isn't solely found in medicine, in food, or even in genetics. It lies in something deeper, something unseen, yet always present: karma. Karma isn't about punishment or reward, a simplistic system of cosmic justice. It isn't about some invisible force keeping score of your good and bad deeds, doling out suffering or blessings based on your past actions. Karma is simply the universal law of cause and effect. Just like a seed inevitably grows into a tree, bearing fruit according to its nature, every thought, word, and action you plant in your life grows into your reality, including your health. Think about this. If a farmer consistently plants mango seeds, he can confidently expect to harvest mangoes. But if he plants thorns, prickly and unforgiving, he cannot reasonably expect to harvest sweet, succulent fruits. The same principle holds true for your body and mind. The health you experience today is the direct result of the seeds you have diligently, or perhaps unconsciously, planted in the past, your habits, your emotions, and your overall way of living. But here's the truly empowering news: just as a farmer can intentionally change what he plants, carefully selecting the seeds that will yield the desired harvest, you can change what you sow. You can consciously plant new seeds, seeds of healing, balance, and vibrant vitality, transforming your future health. Many people mistakenly believe that illness is something that simply happens, a random misfortune, a cruel twist of fate. But if you look closely, with an open mind and a compassionate heart, patterns begin to emerge, revealing the underlying causes of imbalance. The person who constantly lives in anger, harboring resentment and bitterness, often suffers from high blood pressure, their body reflecting the internal turmoil. The one who carries sadness for years, clinging to grief and loss, may develop lung issues, their breath constricted by unresolved sorrow. Stressful thoughts tighten the stomach, causing digestive problems, hindering the body's ability to absorb nourishment. These aren't mere coincidences, they're the direct result of unseen seeds planted deep in the soil of the mind. Buddhism teaches us that the body and mind are not separate entities, but interconnected aspects of a unified whole. What you consistently think, you become. What you habitually feel, you manifest. If your mind is filled with fear and anxiety, your body will respond with tension and weakness, its natural defenses compromised. If your heart is heavy with regret and remorse, it will weigh down your energy, draining your vitality and hindering your ability to thrive. But if you fill your being with peace, acceptance, and kindness, your body will reflect that inner harmony, radiating health, strength, and resilience. Imagine a clear pond. When the water is still and undisturbed, you can see your reflection perfectly, gazing into your own eyes and connecting with your inner self. But if you throw a stone into the pond, creating ripples that spread across the surface, the image becomes distorted, fragmented, and difficult to discern. Your mind is like that pond. When it is calm and peaceful, your body functions in perfect harmony, allowing its natural healing mechanisms to thrive. But when it is disturbed by anger, worry, or resentment, it creates ripples that affect every aspect of your health, disrupting your balance and hindering your ability to heal. So, if karma shapes health, influencing our well-being in profound ways, can we change our karma? Can we rewrite our own story, planting new seeds that will yield a harvest of vibrant health and lasting well-being? The answer is a resounding yes. Healing isn't about erasing the past, pretending that painful experiences never happened, or wishing that you could undo your past mistakes. It's about creating a new future, one where you consciously choose to cultivate thoughts, emotions, and actions that support your health and well-being. If negative karma has brought imbalance into your body, disrupting its natural harmony, you can consciously balance it with positive karma, choosing to cultivate thoughts, emotions, and actions that promote healing and restoration. If old habits have created suffering, perpetuating a cycle of illness and imbalance, new habits can bring relief, shifting your trajectory toward a healthier, more fulfilling life. But this transformative change doesn't come from force, from sheer willpower, or from a relentless pursuit of perfection. It comes from awareness, from cultivating a deep understanding of yourself, your emotions, and your patterns. Start by observing, paying close attention to your body, listening to its subtle cues, and acknowledging its needs. What is it telling you? Where does it feel heavy, burdened, or constricted? Where does it feel blocked, unable to flow freely? Now, delve deeper, exploring the emotional landscape of your inner world. What emotions are stored there, lingering beneath the surface? What thoughts are you carrying every day, the silent narratives that shape your reality? As you cultivate this level of self-awareness, you may notice something surprising. Illness isn't just physical, it's also energetic, emotional, and even spiritual. It's a complex tapestry woven from thoughts, feelings, memories, and experiences. And once you see this clearly, with open eyes and a compassionate heart, you can begin to gently release what no longer serves you. Forgiveness is one of the greatest healers, freeing you from the shackles of resentment and bitterness. Holding on to anger is like carrying a burning fire in your hands. It burns only you, poisoning your mind and body with its toxic energy. Let it go. Breathe it out. With every moment you consciously choose peace over resentment, you are rewriting your karma, planting seeds of healing and creating a brighter future. Gratitude is another powerful healer, shifting your focus from what is lacking to what is already present, filling your heart with appreciation and joy. When you wake up in the morning, take a moment to thank your body, even if it is experiencing pain. It is still carrying you through life, supporting you with every breath you take. Speak kindly to it, treat it with love and respect, and appreciate its remarkable ability to heal and endure. The more you appreciate your body, the more it will work with you, supporting your journey toward well-being. And, most importantly, cultivate compassion, not just for others, but also, and perhaps even more importantly, for yourself. Many people are incredibly harsh on themselves, constantly judging their bodies, blaming their past, and criticizing their choices. But true healing begins the moment you stop fighting yourself and start embracing yourself, flaws and all. In Buddhist teachings, there is a beautiful image of the lotus flower. It grows in muddy water, rooted in the depths of the muck, yet it rises above, untouched, pure, and radiant. Your body is like that lotus flower. No matter what has happened before, no matter what struggles you have faced, you have the power to rise above it all, emerging stronger, more resilient, and more beautiful than ever before. Every thought, every action, every breath you take from this moment forward is a new seed, a fresh opportunity to cultivate healing and well-being. Choose wisely. Choose healing. Choose peace. And your body will follow, reflecting your inner transformation with radiant health and vitality. Please give us a like, subscribe and share this message. Thank you in advance. And now, let us discuss the healing power of nature and Buddhist practices. Sit down for a moment, breathe. Feel the air moving in and out of your body. Now, listen. Not just with your ears, but with your whole being. Can you hear the whisper of nature? The rustling of leaves, the gentle flow of water, the distant songs of birds? This is the sound of healing, this is the rhythm of life itself. Nature has never been separate from us. We are born from it, nourished by it, and one day, we will return to it. Yet, in today's world, we have locked ourselves away from the very force that gives us strength, surrounding ourselves with walls, artificial lights, and endless noise, tragically forgetting that true healing has always been right outside our door. Think of the last time you stood under the open sky. Did you feel lighter, freer, more expansive? When was the last time you walked barefoot on the earth, feeling the cool soil beneath your feet? When was the last time you touched the rough bark of a tree, sensing its ancient wisdom? Or simply let the cool breeze kiss your face, washing away your worries? These moments aren't just pleasant experiences, they are powerful medicine, subtly yet profoundly healing your body, mind, and spirit. Buddhist monks have understood this for centuries. They choose to live close to nature, seeking out mountains, forests, and quiet places where life moves at its own natural pace. They know that when the body is weak and depleted, the earth can restore it. When the mind is restless and agitated, the sky can calm it. And when the spirit feels lost and disconnected, the flowing rivers can guide it home. Everything in nature teaches us something about healing. A tree doesn't rush to grow, it takes its time, patiently unfolding its leaves, one by one, yet it becomes strong, resilient, and unwavering. A river doesn't fight its path, stubbornly trying to force its way through obstacles, it flows, adapting to the stones and bends along the way, carving its own unique course. The sun rises and sets without struggle, effortlessly giving life-sustaining energy without asking for anything in return. We, too, can learn from this effortless wisdom. Have you ever noticed how a simple walk in the forest clears your thoughts, washing away the mental clutter that accumulates throughout the day? Or how sitting by the ocean makes your problems seem smaller, shifting your perspective and reminding you of the vastness of life? This isn't just an illusion, it's the real deal. Science now confirms what Buddhism has known for ages: nature heals, not just the body, but the mind and soul as well. In Buddhist practice, nature isn't just a passive background, a scenic backdrop for human activity, it is a teacher, a healer, a reflection of our inner world. The Buddha himself found enlightenment under a Bodhi tree. He didn't seek wisdom in grand temples or ancient books, instead, he sought it in silence, in stillness, in deep connection with the life that surrounded him. When you touch the earth with awareness, you touch something far greater than yourself, something ancient and powerful that connects you to all of creation. When you breathe in the fresh air with gratitude, you receive more than just oxygen, you receive life itself, the very essence of vitality. But we have forgotten this simple truth. Instead of walking in the rain, feeling its cleansing touch on our skin, we run for cover, fearing discomfort. Instead of gazing at the stars, connecting with the vastness of the universe, we stare at screens, numbing our senses. Instead of listening to the wind, hearing its whispers of ancient wisdom, we drown ourselves in noise, disconnecting from the natural world. And so, we grow tired, sick, and disconnected, not because nature has abandoned us, but because we have abandoned it. So, what can we do? How can we return to this ancient wisdom, reconnecting with the healing power of nature? The answer is surprisingly simple: slow down, step outside, and begin to see, not with hurried eyes, scanning the landscape for something to capture your attention, but with presence, observing with childlike wonder. The next time you drink water, pause for a moment. Feel its coolness, its purity, its life-sustaining power. This isn't just a drink, it's life itself, entering your body, nourishing your cells, and renewing your spirit. The next time you eat, look at your food. Where did it come from? The sun, the soil, the rain, all of nature work together to bring it to you. Cultivate gratitude for this abundance, this gift of sustenance. Sit by a tree, close your eyes, and breathe in deeply. Do you feel that? The tree is giving you oxygen, sharing its life force with you, asking for nothing in return. It stands tall, patient, and strong, no matter the storm, offering its shelter to all who seek it. Can you learn to be like the tree, weathering the storms of life with grace and resilience, offering your gifts to the world without expectation? When illness comes, do not fear it. Instead, return to the earth, seeking its grounding energy. Walk barefoot on the grass to balance your energy, reconnecting with the earth's subtle vibrations. Drink pure water to cleanse your body, flushing out toxins and restoring its natural harmony. Breathe deeply in fresh air to fill your lungs with life, invigorating your cells and clearing your mind. Sit in silence and let nature's rhythm heal what words cannot, allowing its gentle wisdom to guide you toward wholeness. Buddhist monks often practice forest bathing, not as a form of exercise, but as a way of life. They walk slowly, feeling the ground beneath their feet, sensing the life that surrounds them, connecting with the subtle energies of the forest. They listen, not just to the songs of the birds, but to the silence between the sounds, hearing the whispers of the wind. They do not rush, they simply exist, fully present in each moment. And in that existence, healing happens naturally, effortlessly, spontaneously. Nature doesn't force, yet it transforms everything, gently guiding all things toward balance and wholeness. A single seed can grow into a mighty tree, its roots reaching deep into the earth, its branches stretching toward the sky. A gentle stream can carve mountains, shaping the landscape over eons of time. The soft moonlight can calm the wildest ocean, soothing its turbulent waves with its gentle glow. This is the power of nature, this is the power within you. Let go of the limiting idea that healing is something you must chase, something you must strive to attain through relentless effort. It is already here, waiting for you to embrace it. It is in the rain that washes away the dust of the past, cleansing your spirit and renewing your hope. It is in the sun that warms your skin after a cold night, lifting your spirits and infusing you with energy. It is in the wind that carries away your worries, whispering secrets of peace and serenity. When you feel unwell, do not just look for a quick fix, a fleeting cure that masks.